Hi Aries, welcome to your monthly December 2022 tarot reading. This is where I do everything. I'm going to look at the major energies for the month, maybe some challenges you might be facing. I'll do a tarot spread for your life, career, money, love, and spiritual. And at the end, I'll pull some tea leaf for some predictions for the month, some advice, and Aries through Pisces for those of you who want a quick message from somebody that you may have very little communication with, or just not quite understand what's going on in your situation. So I am doing my recordings this way, so I do not have the software where I can put up where to jump to conveniently for you, but you can skip ahead at any time. You know that. All right, love you guys. Aries, let's see this. Aries for the month of December. The month of December. I love this month. I've been looking forward to this month for you. Ooh, you're meant to fulfill a divine contract. So somebody that you're connected to. I'm going to pull one more. We're looking at nothing is yet set in stone. Stay adaptable. Okay, so whatever's going on, something is changing in a relationship for you in the month of December. Okay, so that can be in any areas of your life. The tarot will pull that out for me. You know, and it seems like it's a very unstable situation, or it has been a very unstable situation for you, whether the energy has been scattered, whether the uncertainty of what's going on in that relationship. But just remember that those two cards are saying that this contract isn't over and it's not final. You know, there's something that needs to be done here. You have an aha moment. All right, so I love this because these are the challenges also that are coming through. And so whatever has been your major challenge, which does seem to be the situation that wants to come through for you, there's going to be a moment in the Sagittarius season where you're just like, aha, I know what to do. So we'll see if that comes out in the tarot as well. Let me get one more. A wonderful idea. And this could be also, just know that career, life, love, spiritual. You do have the number 12. It comes down to the number 3. And I do see 3 and 9 right there. So for those of you, 3s could be a very important number for you of synchronicity. All right, so this other challenge I'm getting for you is Storm Angel. Somebody in your life that just wreaks havoc sometimes, an attitude. Somebody who has a major attitude in your life. This could be a challenge for you, and I feel like some of you are figuring out how to communicate or how to deal with somebody like this. It's a style, it's an attitude, it's an energy that, you know, you walk into a room or you're sitting in a room and this person comes in like the Tasmanian devil, or you're finally settled, you know, emotionally regarding a relationship, and then boom, this person comes in and, you know, stirs things up. There's a collision of beliefs with this card. So one person thinks something's supposed to be done a certain way, while the other person, you know, and I feel like it's such a fiery and dark, coldy energy between you and this person that it's like you're used to being, you know, the one that's in charge, or you just know what you want and you're used to getting what you want. And you're having to deal with somebody who is challenging you and challenging the way things happen for you in your life, you know. So, you know, but what I like about this is Aries says, nothing's still stopping me, Frankie, and I'm going to find a way around this because I always persevere and win. So I like that. You've got the number 7 here showing up for you. 7 is the house of relationships, Libra energy as well. So remember, house 7 can be your enemies too, right? And I feel like for some of you, remember, we're doing the general right now. So house 7 can be your enemies, your friends, you know, somebody who was your friend once, somebody who interfered with relationships, a family member, anything like that. And we've got this Marsy energy here, which is your energy. So it's like conflict, very passionate relationship. So one minute you may have gotten along, and then the next minute clash, right? Power struggle. So that's written all over this. And it seems though, all right, what I am going to say, because you do have this like Libra energy, relationship energy coming in, and we have like, you know, staying adaptable and, you know, trying to go with the flow with the situation, because it is going to work itself out. We have Sagittarius energy here too. So your Sagittarian fellow fire sign, now that we're moving into their season, it feels as though it's really working for your benefit. It's going to help you with that temperance energy, find balance in areas where you feel like there's just so much scattered energy and conflict. All right, so let's take a look here with tarot for my Aries. Tarot for Aries, month of December. Month of December 2022. Let me pull 12 cards for Aries, month of December. I just saw the Chariot card, and we always see the Chariot card as like, you know, you're going through some shifts and you're going to overcome this obstacle. It's just another obstacle. All right, look at this. Hermit card at the bottom of the deck, Virgo energy. So it's like this may have been, it seems as though it could, look at this tower, there you are. This is something that you've either been dealing with for a long time, and some of you, it's like you're about to blow your top, you're about to lose your mind regarding this situation, is what I see with the tower moment. The tower moment doesn't, something needs to change. Something needs to change, and you know this. I mean, either somebody has withdrawn from you, or somebody affects you in a certain way and then decides to turn around and withdraw, or you have withdrawn from somebody because it's like, when I see these two cards though, I look at this tower card as you. It's like you're the tower moment, right? The wake-up call. It's like the aha moment, the epiphany. Like, you know, somebody here is just stressing you out so much, and you're doing so much you can to maintain the foundation of this relationship, and finally the top just blows. Like something, the tower moment says, you've been doing this for way too long with this hermit energy. Something has to change, something has to give. And, you know, it's like, just again, I'm going to go back to the first thing. You are meant to fulfill a certain contract here, because you're learning a major lesson in this situation. You do have two major arcana here, the Tower and the Hermit card, which is talking about self-reflection. Some of you, this could have already happened. You had some, you blew your mind with something, blew your mind. Something just is unstable, and we see self-reflection happening here. So let's pull 3 cards for your life position, which is, look at the major arcana, the High Priestess. Studying and just knowing and trusting yourself. The World card. It's like you are definitely headed to a completion of the journey that you're on. This has been a long journey for many of you, okay? The World card is the completion of the journey. The Fool, you starting off, and you're at the end point of a situation, or even in your life in general. Because remember, these first cards are for your life in general. You're changing something drastically in your life. And look, we've got the 3 of Wands here. Ready to move on, move forward, even relocate for some of you. Some of you, that Tower moment could be, your home situation, your living situation is just very uncomfortable, or it's just not your energy anymore, and you're being called to even move across town, and even some of you, you're finishing this world cycle here, where you're like, okay, what's out there for me? All right, I have to change a situation. Now, I like to remind people that because we see somebody moving on with this world, with the World chapter ending, and with the 3 of Wands, the Pisces energy here, the High Priestess, could be talking about you just wanting more knowledge, wanting to study, wanting to figure, like you're coming to this point where you're being called to do something else. It doesn't necessarily mean you're walking away from people or ending a chapter in your life regarding the people you're living around and saying, see ya, goodbye, I'm never going to see you again. This is just a new way of thinking for your life. It's like, I want something more in my life, and you're feeling it, and you're knowing that there's something more for you, especially especially with this High Priestess card. So with that being said, it's like some of you are expanding. You're either expanding. Now, if we're looking at all areas of your life, you're either expanding where you're traveling to, where you're going to, or your friends you hang out with, or different places to go to find a peace of mind, right? Maybe even to be alone with that Hermit card. Some of you could be deciding, hey, I just need some time, some space to go be by myself. And, you know, but this is all about growth and expansion and success. And you know you're meant to do something wherever this sits with you or lands with you. And you feel it so much, and you feel it because it's right on the horizon. When the World card happens, then what's next? The Fool. The Fool comes in and has to start is ready to start a new journey, ready to let go of whatever happened here in the past, whatever's been going on. You know, even if it's been the past week, it's like, I want to start something new. I just feel the urge to start something fresh. All right. So a lot of major arcana, which is talking about a huge universal shift. I've got to get used to this camera angle, guys. I apologize. I'm doing my best. All right. So we have your career and money. Look at the Temperance card showing out for you in this reading. And I'm taking that as a sign that the Sagittarius season is going to be a great time here for you to find balance in your life. The Temperance card is all areas. It's like, what's out of balance in your life? What are you feeling needs to change? Or what do you feel like is changing too much or is unstable and you need to bring stability to it? It's showing up in your career and your money part of this reading, right? And so I'm feeling like for many of you, it does have something to do with, I need something more. There's Three of Wands in life. I want to relocate, but maybe I can't afford it, but there's got to be a way I can do this. Or maybe you can afford it, but it scares you to spend extra money. Or, you know, even if some of you are thinking about, you know, adding a different job or adding a second job or, you know, finding a new job, it's very scary because you're moving out of your comfort zone here and you're kind of playing a waiting game. Like, if I do make this change, how long do I have to wait before I'm comfortable again? Remember, the Four of Wands is the next step after the Three of Wands, which is leading you to a milestone in your life, leading you to a solid foundation, something that is building, it's like the halfway point to marriage. So it could be the halfway point to what it is you're seeking. And in this position here, it's career and money. All right, look at the Five of Cups energy. So some of you really are dealing with some money struggles, and or you had your mind set on something. You thought something was going to come in for you, and you're just at a loss here. You're not happy with what's going on in your career. And the Five of Pentacles. Now, the Five of Pentacles doesn't mean that you're constantly, like you're broke, all right? It doesn't mean you're broke. Some of you could be grieving or have lost a lot because you've separated from somebody in the past who financially helped you out. It could have been a parent, it could have been a friend, it could have been a roommate, and now you're paying for the place yourself. Could be a partnership and you're struggling because the money, maybe if you are in a partnership, there's financial issues, whereas you want more. And I'm not getting this energy like the Five of Pentacles says, you know, I've got it, but I've got this energy of I don't want to let go, like that Four and Five of Pentacles. I'm working hard, I'm making money, but I have just enough to get by, and I'm frugal out of fear, out of scarcity, afraid that I'm not gonna be able to get more. And this is where there's this some sort of mindset here that's going to shift for you, and this is where you've got to take that risk. You know, moving forward, your ships are coming in. What comes after the Five of Pentacles, especially with this Temperance card, bringing it into balance, you get the Six of Pentacles, which is, you know, the universe assisting you. And this is, you know, I've been testing this, Aries. I don't get up here and make these videos because I read some book and I'm believing in some fairy tale and I'm trying to preach it to the world here, right? You're Aries, come on. You're not going to believe that bullshit. I practice this. I travel everywhere. I do things that other people are sometimes afraid to do. And I trust this energy of the universe is going to provide for you. The universe is going to work out for you. All right. I've been at the bottom. I've worked my way up to the top in my life, and I fell again, and I've gone this thing called life, right? And so I've learned by testing that, all right, if I get out of my comfort zone here and I know I'm doing the work and my mind, and I've got my mind set on a prize, I know exactly what I want, I know what I deserve, I feel it, I know it with that high priestess energy coming in. Like, this is like you right out the gate. Your intuition is super high. Like, I know it, right? The universe, I swear, it's like it comes in some form or another. Whether it's you find a good deal on a place, whether you have this wonderful idea to do something, this aha moment, right? And maybe somebody is, this collision of beliefs could be somebody that's holding you back or trying to tell you that something's not a good idea for you. And I feel like breaking past that barrier, this collision of beliefs with other people, and not being afraid to try something completely out of the blue. Because here's something that I've been given as advice over and over and over, and even doing cards myself, reading, is you can always go back. You can always go back to your comfort zone. And maybe some of you saying, no, I can't go back to living here. I can't go back to that job. I can't go back. You can go back to that comfort zone and find something similar easily because you're confident that you can do it. It's when we step out of our comfort zone that we lack confidence, or we start to get afraid of, how can I afford this? You know, and it's like the Empress card, who's all about abundance, you know, stepping into some way of thinking or being, doing something that feels abundant will help bring in that energy or attract that energy of abundance, because it does look like you work really hard and you do get by. You try, you know, you do everything you can to get by. All right, so let's look at love for you. All right, woohoo, we got somebody eyeballing you. It's like, come hither. Come hither. So you are looking good. That's your energy. You could be attracting a fire sign into your life. Again, it could be a Sagittarius relationship. We see the Mars energy that I pulled with the dice here. So this could be somebody who has similar qualities with you. So you guys do bump heads. So if you have two fire energies, it doesn't even matter if it's a fire sign, because we do have the World card, which is in the Sagittarius energy, but which is fire. But we have the World card, which is also fixed energy: Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. So you could have any sign, but this person coming towards you, it seems as though you guys may both have a lot of pride or have a lot of the similar qualities. And it could be a challenge with this person, because if you're both standing there like, let's get things going, or you come to me, you know, there might be a standoff or conflict. All right, we've got Justice coming in for you, though. Do you see all the major arcana coming through for you? So it seems like 2022 is wrapping up well for you, moving into 2023. It seems like there's that Libra energy, too. And it's like finding some sort of balance or making peace in this situation with your love. And look at the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody wanting to invest. I'm going to read this two different ways, okay? Because I'm trying to reach as many people, you know, and what's coming through is some of you just look damn hot and ready to go. All right, Nine of Pentacles. You've been working, okay? You're finding in September that you might see that there's becoming a balance in your money and your career, and so it's making you feel a lot more confident, okay? For some of you, like that's the situation with the Temperance card and the Nine of Pentacles. So it's like some of you are ready to invest in a long-term relationship. I do want to throw this out there. I know this is love, but these two cards here are confirmation, the Justice card and the Nine of Pentacles, that whatever you decide to do in business, whatever you're working on right now, for those of you that are seriously working really hard on your careers, your business, all right, this is proof, this is like confirmation that for many of you getting this message that you're going to be very successful and very confident, right? And looking really, really on point and good. All right, the Queen of Wands can also say, though, there's some scattered energy there as well in love. And this could be where the confusion's coming in. It's like you've got a lot going on, and it's about finding balance within your own emotions here. Because you can be a very intense and intimidating sign. And it could be about you finding balance and controlling your own emotions regarding a situation, Aries. it's a way you express yourself. It's your belief. It's what you stand firm in, right? But it does feel as though some of you really want to invest in a situation, and this could be where, you know, maybe something happened. Maybe there was an argument, there was conflict, and this could be where this could be settled easily here. Something is changing. It's not final, but I do feel like the stressor is the intense emotions between the two of you or the person on your mind. So when you clash in that intensity, it combusts. It's that tower moment. It could turn into a breakup. It could turn into, you know, you blowing a fuse and like everything just burning down, right, with that fiery energy. Or it could turn into, and walking away and being single. It could turn into, if it, you know, in love. Or it could turn into a wake-up call, a wake-up moment to where are we beating each other up? Where are we two boxers in a ring? And who's going to win here? At what cost are we going to keep beating each other down before, you know, maybe I do need to set the lead, set the tone. I am the one, you know, I'm the initiator. I'm the one in charge. I'm the bossy type of person, right? Great qualities, right? But when they're too intense, sometimes it's about being a leader by stepping down. Okay. So let's see for spiritual advice or anything. Ooh, we get the Star card coming out for you. Don't lose sight of your dreams, Aries, the Aquarius energy. Look at that 5 of Wands. Then, and we were talking about the 5 of Wands here. In your love as well. So we see spiritually coming into alignment, and this is a spiritual test for maybe some of you, being able to balance your emotions, and for some of you who are single, you know, it's about fighting it. You know, maybe some of you are fighting it. Like you are so independent. You may be intimidated. You may be waiting for somebody to walk up to you. And if you're looking like this, come on, male or female, I don't care. If you're looking like a King of Wands, you could be looking very, very intimidating. So we do see in the spiritual section, though, look at that 6 of Pentacles. I was telling you about the 6 of Pentacles. And I'm like, the 5 of Pentacles to the 6 of Pentacles. So we see all this kind of tying into each other. We see your life finding a balance. The 6 of Pentacles here is talking about a balance in your life. And you know, getting over this hurdle, getting over this hurdle. There's something changing spiritually. There's a lot changing in your life that is happening to you for spiritual reasons. It is bringing you to what it is that you're manifesting. What you desire desires you. What you desire in love, a spiritual connection, what you desire in career. All this is a balance, Sagittarius energy, with relationships. Remember, because we have the house 7, which is relationships, right? We have your Marsy energy, which can be very, very fight, conflict. Look, I'm 6 places Mars, 7 places Mars in my chart. All right, I can either be very passionate about everything I do, but I'm very intense, and it can be so alluring to people, right? But when Mars takes off and gets frustrated, that shit can scare. I could scare the world. You know, it's like smash, Hulk smash, right? And then all of a sudden the world hears it, or Thor coming through. You know what I mean? It's like, that's it. Once that hammer's thrown. And we see this over here in your spiritual section. What's going to bring you to the 6 of Pentacles, which is balance, which is the assistance you need, is your trust and faith, and trust in the alignment, trust in everything to unfold for you the way the universe is unfolding for you, and releasing some sense of control here, because we do see that, you know, you like to be the one in charge and you want to control everything, and your quest is going to be one of learning how to receive as well, because you've got this Marsy masculine energy of wanting to take charge. How is that? How can a Marsy energy step back and allow things to just unfold for a while? It's like stepping on the gas pedal and hitting cruise and allowing it to cruise for a little bit and seeing where it goes. And even if you think something's coming at you, a hurdle, you know, you're gonna run into something, give it to spirit, give it to God, give it to the universe, give it to Jesus, whoever you give it to, and see where it takes you. All right, I just feel like you're about to embark on a new journey. So let's see some of these tea leaves for you. Let's see some of these tea leaves, and then we'll do Aries to Pisces for you. What else does Spirit need to know? All right. You should accept valid criticism. That could have a lot to do with the attitudes and the explosions that happen. So if you're in a love relationship or dealing with somebody who has similar qualities as you, and they're bold and they say or tell it, or they're blunt and say it as it is, and that's exactly how you are, Aries. And if that's something that you do to others, but somebody does it to you, are you being fair in the situation? Are you listening to the person you're in connection with? Are you listening to their valid, you know, points of view or beliefs, and seeing why they feel that way? All right. So here's sorrow over a loss, and that's over here in the beginning here, sorrow over a loss, which could be either money, career, or even a relationship. And I feel like that's where a lot of you, you know, are coming from right now. But we see the Wheel card, allowing yourself to life to ramble aimlessly and to move forward and see where it takes you. We see the Wheel card, which is talking about positive movement forward. And we see a man coming into your life, dealings or relationship with a man for some of you. This could be an argument that you've been having with a man. This could be an argument that, you know, I'm saying argument because I got the conflict energy, but this could be who I'm picking up on for some of you. Whether, you know, it's male or female. If you're a male and you are attracted to females, there's still a man coming into your life that could be a very important. And I get a fair man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. And this could be where some of you, I'm going to say great loss. You may have walked away from this person. It could be a parent that you've lost. I don't like to bring that too much into a reading. And if that's true, then they're here to say, I love you, everything. They're always protecting you. And pardon of the ways of either romantic or business is also coming in for you as well. And we talked about that over here, about pardon of ways in your life. And, you know, I don't need to go down that road to any, you know, you already know. All right, so I do see heart, love, deep affection, and caring coming in for you. So do you notice that these cards are kind of going the conflict way, and then they're going the other side way, the Five of Wands way? All right, so these are relationships that I feel like are coming into balance for you. Let's do Aries through Pisces for you. This is for those of you who have very little conversation, communication with your person. And, woo. Happy Sagittarius season. Like, I can't tell you enough how much I've been looking for this season. I just feel like 2022 is really going to close up nicely for many of us. All right, if you have an Aries on your mind, I'm sorry for all the times I canceled. I still have feelings for you. If you have a Taurus, it's so hard to stay mad at you. I admire you. I adore you, admire you, I'm into you. Gemini, I've matured so much. Let me show you. Leaving you hurt me too. We have Cancer. I wrote you texts but never sent them. I trusted you. All right. I also look at that. Sometimes I trust you. I believe you. Okay. And this person's trying to reach out. Leo. I'm ready now, but it's too late. You're gone. I hope I will see you again sometime. Virgo. You will always have my heart. I pretend you don't mean that much. It's a protective mechanism. That's Virgo, right? Libra. I'm sorry for ghosting you. I hope you're happy, though. You know, when I see something like that with Libra, it's like this person's not stable. They're not looking for what you're looking for is what I get from that. And they want you to be happy, and they just don't feel like they're the right one for you. Scorpio, I can't picture you with someone else, but I pretend that I don't care. Sagittarius, not gonna lie, commitment scared me. I'm sorry. Capricorn, You left me broke, and now I have too much to lose. Aquarius. It hurts seeing you love someone else. I need security. So this person's very insecure and codependent almost, okay? Or codependent, yeah. Pisces. Things got too messy between us. I compare others to you, though. So the attraction's mutual there. All right, guys, I love you. Hopefully you enjoy this reading like this. I can't really see the angle. Hopefully it looks great. I love you guys. Happy December, and take care.